Hey y'all!
Hey!
Hey everybody! I hope you all are doing great today.
Yes, it is Friday, so this is Flower Friday.
Yep, it is Flower Friday, and we are so happy to be with you today. So welcome. Those of you who are watching live, let us know in the comments that you're watching us live. You can just type the word live in the comments.
Yes, please
If you are watching the replay, type the word replay in the comments.
That's right.
We are so happy to have you guys here with us today. My name's Amanda.
I'm Sherry.
And we are the mother-daughter designers at Grace Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home.
We certainly do, and we have got a fun scarecrow wreath that we're going to make today.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun one. So we have this really fun wreath attachment that we're going to show you in just a minute.
Yes.
And so this is going to be just a really cool, fun wreath that we're going to be doing today. So y'all make sure that you let all of your friends know that we are live today.
Please do, yes.
And that we're going to be having some fun.
That's right.
Hey, Alice and Luann, welcome.
Hey there.
Thank you so much for joining us live. And Mary Ellen.
Yes, we're so happy to see you.
Hello, hello. So it is hot here in Alabama.
It is so hot. Of course, I'm not complaining.
No, don't complain because she is a summer person for sure.
I am, but it is definitely, 100-degree weather here, so it's hot.
So it's almost hard to think about fall, but
yeah,
we're going to go ahead.
We're thinking fall.
We're going to go ahead and think of fall and pumpkin spice and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So let's show you what we're working with today for this fall wreath. And y'all tell your friends, share this with your friends, and let them know that we're on today. We're on live. If you're watching on YouTube, you can share this on there too. So today we have a 14-inch grapevine wreath base that we're using. And then we have this adorable scarecrow wreath attachment.
Yes, we do. And he is just so cute. We've got the little hat and the legs. And I have just wired those on to my wreath, and the legs come with a little tab, so you can just put them right on, and then we've got the pumpkin, and they're just cute as they can be, aren't they?
Yeah, so we've got this pumpkin. I believe that came from Hobby Lobby. Now the attachment that we've already got wired on, and she can show you a little bit more about that in just a minute. That came from Etsy, and we will link the shop in the comments below.
Yes.
Now this sign is from Sarcastic Sisters. You can find them on Etsy, or you can find them on Facebook. So we've got this matching sign, this buffalo check pumpkin that we're using, and then the really cute attachment.
Yes, and I just love this material because it's got the little sunflowers all around it, and on his little legs, and on the brim of his hat. Isn't that cute?
Yeah, I believe he is hand sewn too. So
yes.
So we've already got it attached, like I said, to a 14-inch grapevine wreath base.
Yes, we do.
We've got some fall flowers and some, let's see, what do we got over there? You can show them what we're working with.
Alrighty, let me just make sure I get this up here like it's supposed to be, because he's going to be kind of sideways. We got him a little cockeyed there. There we go. We have got just some pretty fall flowers, but we've also got these that we're going to be using, and this came in one bush, and I've just been waiting to use this, and I'm going to show you what I did to it. And that's about it. And then the ribbons that we've got.
Yeah, so we've got some pretty ribbons that we're using. No, actually, I know that someone asked in the comments if the buffalo check was added later by us, and no, it came just like that.
Just like that. It sure did.
So it was perfect to match the sign and the pumpkin.
Yep, it sure was.
So I've got some pretty ribbons that we're working with today. So I've got some buffalo check there, but what I love about this ribbon is it's two-sided. So it's black velvet on one side and then buffalo check on the other. This is from D. Stevens, so we're going to be using that. So I've actually already got my tails cut. The 1.5 inch, they're cut at 13 inches. So I've got one tail cut, and the buffalo's check is going to show. Then I've got another one. We've got this really pretty. That is, I believe that is from M. Pelco ribbon.
It is, yep.
Then I'm going to also use it again, but I'm going to use the velvet side. So we have the solid black.
Yep. One roll, and you got two different ways you can use it.
I just got some burlap style. And then I have some more really pretty glitter orange. This is from D. Stevens also.
Isn't that pretty?
Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us. Jackie said my Walmart is really stepping up fall.
Yay!
We
yay.
have not.
We were just talking about that we needed to see what they were going to have for fall.
Yeah.
But we haven't checked yet, so yay.
So hopefully ours
yeah, ours is usually pretty good. I'm usually happy with it, so hopefully it will be.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start making our bow. Hey, Jill from California, thank you for joining us.
Hello.
All right, so I've got a bow dabber bow maker because that's what we're going to be using. We are going to be making a whimsical bow today. I've got 26 gauge floral wire. And like I said, I already have my tails cut. I've got my 1.5 inch ribbons, and now these are all wired ribbons because that's very important. I've got my 1.5 inch cut at 13 inches. Got a little flying
bug there, yep.
And I've got my 2.5 inch cut at 15 inches.
Yes.
So I'm just going to cut off, if I can find the end of this.
Oh, isn't that always fun when you lose the end of it?
I'm going to cut a really long piece. I would say this is, I don't know, 28 inches or so. I like mine extra long.
Make sure you got enough.
Yeah, I'd rather have too much
than too little. That's right.
Hey Rita, thanks for joining us today. All right, so I'm going to fold it over, double it over, put it right down into my bow dabber, just like that, and tuck it under. And then I just sit it down on top right there, just like that. All right, so I am going to actually start with my orange pretty ribbon from D. Stevens.
I love that. It is glittery and pretty.
Oh, yeah. So we got a lot going on in this one today. So y'all be prepared. This is going to be a fun one. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down in the bow dabber just like that. I'm just going to throw that on the floor. And so this ribbon is not double-sided. So I have a pretty glitter side and then I just have a blank side. I want to put my pretty glitter side down into the bow dabber, just like that, and then loop it over. Now these are going to be about 6-inch loops, so I just use my thumb and my pinky finger, and that's how I measure.
But if you've got like ginormous hands or something, you might not want to measure quite like that.
I don't have ginormous hands, so we're good. Mine are about 6 inches.
Yeah.
So I'm going to twist so that I've got my pretty side down flat again and come back over just like that. And what I do, since I don't use my measuring mat, actually it just stays over here on the floor.
It does.
Over here in the corner.
Yep, we rarely ever
I rarely use it. I just pull them up just like that and make sure they're relatively even. They don't have to be absolutely perfect to have a pretty bow, but you do want them kind of close. Now I'm going to make 4 loops of this one.
Pretty, pretty.
Yeah, I love this ribbon. I've actually, yeah, I use this a lot because it is just so pretty. I used some of this yesterday too for a wreath.
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to cut that off because I just want 4 loops of that one. All right, now I am going to put in my burlap style ribbon. It's a faux burlap. It's not actual burlap, but I prefer to work with this.
Oh yes, me too.
So I'm going to put this down into the bow dabber. Make a loop. Now this one I don't even have to twist because it's the same on both sides. So I just make another loop. And I'm going to also do 4 of this one because I want this to be a big bow. Those are also at 6 inches. Okay. And now I'm going to put in my solid black. Okay, so I'm going to make sure I put it in so that the pretty velvet black part is showing. So I stick it in like that.
See, this ribbon is just really, really pretty.
Yeah.
I am loving
so
this.
Because I want the velvet, and I have to remember so I don't do it backwards, because I want the velvet side showing, I need to put the velvet side down. That way I get a nice loop. And now these I'm going to make just a little bit shorter, about 1 inch shorter than the others. And then I'm going to twist, and I'm going to make my other loop. And I'm just going to do 2 of these. I don't want a ton of that in there, but I do
just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little. Just to give it that pop.
Oh, you need it back. Well, I just
what I really need.
Oh, it's right there in front of you.
Where?
Right there.
I was like, what I really need is my green ribbon, but I don't see it.
You do. Yeah,
there it is. All right, so now I'm going to put my green in there. And I love this ribbon. I use it for Christmas and for fall.
And it's so pretty. I love that one too. And you
very...
can get this in the green or the red. And
we have it in both.
Yeah, we've got it in both.
It's pretty in the red too. I'll show you in the red.
Yeah.
I'll grab it. Now these I'm also going to do about an inch shorter, the same as the black, so about 5-inch loops. I'm also just going to do 2 of these.
Yeah, and there's the red in it, and both of these came from Ampelco, and those are just so pretty. I love them.
And this time I'm going to do it backwards because I want my buffalo check to show. So I'm going to make sure my buffalo check is on top.
Yeah.
Okay. So I really have to do it backwards. I should have cut off a big piece, but that's okay. So I'm going to put my buffalo down flat for this one. So when I loop over, I've got my pretty buffalo showing.
Yeah.
See, so that's how you can use that
use it both
two-sided
ways.
ribbon.
That's right.
Yeah. So now I'm going to make another loop like that, and I'm actually going to make 3 of this one. So I like
pretty
the buffalo. All right. Okay, so I'm going to cut that off since I'm done with that. And this is what it looks like in the Bodabra. So I'm going to pull up my wire. I've got a loop on one end, and then I have my 2 open ends, and I just pull them through the loop.
Just like
and I wiggle it back and forth, just like that. Real tight.
Yep. That is the key to making a pretty bow, is getting this part tight.
I've had people message me today asking about, these bows, and they just can't get them to stay. You've got to make sure.
Yep, got to
get
get
that
it tight.
wire real tight. Okay, and I twist several times around the back. So when I take it out, it looks like that, okay? And this is what it looks like before I fluff it. And so to fluff it, I just pull one, either loop or tail one way and one another. And I do this all the way around. I try to get my loops spaced out as evenly as I can.
What a pretty bow. It's going to match our little guy so perfect.
That reversible ribbon.
I do too.
So pretty.
Yep, it is.
So you can tell them how you how wired this on.
All right.
While I'm fluffing.
So, like I said, the legs have a little tab that you can just put the wire through and wire it. Now, I actually used a pipe cleaner to wire them on, but then I wanted them to have the little bend because they didn't have the little bend, and I wanted it to look like he was kicking up his heels. So I actually took the side of the leg and wired it with wire up just a little higher, just to kind of give that bend, and then I wired the heels together like he's kicking those. So that's the good thing about these. You can do all kinds of things with them. And then the hat, I just wired it right there, and then I also wired it in the back so that it didn't fall, flop forward. Now the sign already came with some holes in it. You'll see that I left a little space over here. It's not exactly centered, and I did that because we're going to put the bow over here, and I want to try to make sure that my welcome is seen and the bow doesn't cover it up. So that's why I've got it more over here than over here. I left that space. Now the pumpkin is easy as it can be because these are very, very light, and you just pinch up some of the material, poke the wire right through, and just wired it onto. You could probably technically glue these, but I like wiring because I know nothing's going to happen if they're not going to come off if I wire them. So that's why I do try to wire most everything in. Now sometimes I will wire and glue, but that was not the case with this one. I just wired it. So that was how we did it.
I'm just trimming up and dovetailing these ends. And to dovetail the ends, I just fold them over And
straight in the middle.
Straight in the middle, and then cut up just like that. And then I have a little pretty dovetail.
Yes. How
right.
pretty. And you're going to make me one more small one.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yep. We need one more.
Well, I'll take these over here, and then you can put him front and center.
Yes, that's good.
And I'll make that while you're...
Yes.
So, hey guys, thank you so much for joining us. Those of you who are watching live, welcome. We are so glad to have you guys here with us. If you are a first-time viewer, welcome. Let us know in the comments if this is the first time that you have seen us. I'm Amanda, and this is my mom, Sherry.
Hello, hello.
And we are the mother-daughter designers at Grace Monroe Home.
That's right.
All right, so while she's doing that, I'm just going to make another small, similar, it's a whimsical style bow, but just smaller. Not as many loops.
Yes. And now you saw that we, Amanda left the wire fairly long, and all I'm doing to attach it is just twisting those wires together. I am loving that bow. I love the black, that you can see the black with it like that. That's so pretty.
Yeah, that reversible ribbon is so neat.
It is, isn't it?
So I'll show you all that again. So it's velvet on one side. So this is going to be good for Christmas too, because it is velvet, but that's okay. We're going to use some velvet.
Yeah, that doesn't hurt anything. Not one thing. That's one thing about making wreaths. A lot of people will ask us all the time, well, can you use this or this? And the thing is, most anything you can use year round. Now, there's a few things I wouldn't, but I mean, velvet ribbon, yes ma'am, use it anytime. It is not going to hurt a thing. And it's just so pretty. I can't tell. I think I'm going to have to slide it over just a little bit, but that's all right. No problem. We will get it to where you can still see the welcome. So, while she's making that, I'm going to show you what I did with these. Now, these were so pretty. I loved them, and I knew that I wanted to do a scarecrow with them, but here's the deal. They came like this. So, they're just these long, straight pieces of grass, and I did not like that. So, what I did, I just cut these each individually apart. Just like that. Here's my scissors. Okay, and then I just open the scissors, and I wanted these to be curled like this, so you can see how I've got these curled. So I do just like you would ribbon. Now these have a side that's kind of, you can tell the front and the back, and you want to do it on the side that is coming kind of out, if that makes any sense, because just try it on both sides. One side will curl and one side will not, so you want to make sure to get it. But you can curl them as tightly as you want, or have some tight and some loose, but you just take the edge. Just be careful, don't cut yourself.
I was going to say, be careful.
Yeah, just be very careful, because you can, but just keep your thumb right there, and then just slide it up just like that. And if you've never done that with ribbon, you can try this, but if you have, it is the same exact thing that you do with ribbon. But you're just going to do this on all the little pieces of grass and get those looking pretty. And I mean, you could have used it just like it was. There was nothing wrong with it, but I just think it gives it something a little different and a little special when we curl it like that.
And for those of you asking where the scarecrow hat and legs came, it came from a shop on Etsy, and I'm going to find the link. I forgot to get the link before we started, but I will link it in the comments below, so you'll be looking for that.
Yep, so come back and check it afterwards, and we'll have it on there. But you just do that all the way around, and then you get your pieces. Now, one thing that I did notice, I've got to find the one that I cut off. There it is. I don't like how tall these are, so I've cut the this one out, and I'm going to just put them side by side so they'll look like they're still together even though they're not. So I'm going to do my grass first just by putting those in there. These are going to go all the way around the outside just like that, and then I'm just going to put this down in it. So that it still looks like it's coming out of it, but it's not quite so tall.
Yeah, and this is one of those wreaths that you can really just have fun with. You can just make it as wild
definitely
as you want to, because I mean he's cute and he's big and you want it to be bold.
Yes, you do. So I am going to just cut this one off and do the same thing, and I'm just going to do this all the way around the outside.
So if you're making wreaths or if you're making projects and DIY things, let us know in the comments what you're working on right now.
Yes.
We would love to see a picture of it. So y'all share that with us.
Yes, we love seeing that.
Rita, the pumpkin is from Hobby Lobby.
It sure is.
Susan is asking where the green ribbon came from, the 1.5 inch, and yes, it is Ampelco, and y'all are right, I told you that I would show you the red.
Yes, I got it out. Did I put it back? I put it back, didn't I?
I just dropped it on the floor.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. I'll show you this other too, because I don't know if I have shown you guys here on Flower Friday, but yes, it comes in red. I'm pretty sure it comes in 2.5 inch as well.
Yes, it does.
Actually, it may even come in 4 inch.
It could.
It comes in several different sizes, but they've got the burgundy, it's kind of a burgundy color with the gold, and then the sage green with the gold. And this is what I think is gorgeous. I used some of this yesterday. Well, I'll show you. I've got some that I've already opened. Isn't that beautiful? I may have already shown you guys.
I just love that.
This is from D. Stevens, and it's one of my favorite ribbons right now.
Yes, it's mine too.
It's just so luxurious.
It is, isn't it?
Decadent, I guess you would call it.
Yep, and I love that. Okay. And you see, all I'm doing is just going all the way around the outside.
It almost looks like real,
like wheat or something.
Yeah.
It does, doesn't it? I love it.
Well, it's perfect, I think, for
It's
the
like
scarecrow.
pampas grass,
Yeah.
but it does. It
Kind of looks like
just,
wheat.
it's perfect for this. As soon as I saw him, I said, that is what I'm going to use.
April says, we just welcomed a new baby girl, her second granddaughter on July 4th, and
Oh,
her name is Natalie Grace.
Oh,
Aw.
bless her. Oh, that is precious.
That's so sweet. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. I know y'all are in love. There is nothing like those grandbabies.
And I love little girls. I have
Yeah.
2. They're fun.
Yes, girls are fun. Well, little boys are fun too, but I had 2 girls, and then she had 2 girls.
We had no boys in
and
our
we
family.
had no boys,
Really.
none. And then my youngest daughter had a girl, so the first 3 grandchildren were all girls. And like I said, I had girls, and then we got a boy.
And we didn't know what to
we
do
did
when a
not
boy came
know.
along.
That was a whole different experience, I can tell you. But I am enjoying it. He has got his Gigi wrapped around his little finger. There is no doubt, and he knows it.
Okay, for those asking, the number on the D. Stevens ribbon, it's DS07-2823.
Yes,
So, and that
is gorgeous.
It's a little pricey.
Yeah, it's not cheap. Now that's true, but you can use it. Just use a few loops. You don't have to make a whole bow. In fact, I wouldn't make a whole bow with it. I would only use a few loops out of it, and then it's yeah, you know, it's good.
Yeah, especially on that really decadent ribbon. This is really thick ribbon. I would not want to make a whole bow with it. Not a full bow, but it's the perfect accent ribbon because it just adds that little bit of glam.
It does.
To your wreaths, and I love bling. I love anything extra.
Anything, yes.
We're all about being extra.
We love it
around here.
Yeah, we like anything that looks different and extra special. That's what we like.
Geraldine, the burgundy ribbon is from it's from Ampelco also. I was showing that earlier. They have it in green and they have it in red and they have it in,
they may have it in
other
something
sizes
else.
I'm pretty sure. I believe they have it in 2.5 and 4 inch. And now you don't have to have a tax ID
no,
for Ampelco.
And we have a number if you do have to create an account with them, you know, just to be able to shop. But if it comes to the place and if you don't have a tax ID number and you need to, there's a little space that it's asking for it, all you have to put in that space is 6411. That's our number that they gave us for anyone that does not have their tax ID number, so that you can still order. And they have got some excellent prices. They really, truly do.
Can I turn this around so they can see?
Yes, go ahead. I just had to, I forgot I had to, I got to doing that and didn't finish my
Hey Trina,
pieces.
thank you for joining us today.
Hello.
Sandra, we're dipping the glue or the stems in a glue skillet. This
That's
is
right.
it's just it's called a glue skillet. It's by Surebonder and it's just filled with glue pellets.
And it is an amazingly important thing to have if you make a lot of wreaths.
Yeah. Maggie, it's Ampelco. Ampelco.
That's right.
You can type it in Google and it should come up. And if somebody knows the exact website, if y'all just
it's
do us a favor,
ampelco.com.
Yeah, and just type that in the in the comments for me.
Yep,
that
it's
would be great.
ampelco.com.
Where did you want this? And I can wire it on right here.
Right there.
Okay.
Yep. Please. Well, I forgot I was going to get these finished ahead of time, and then I didn't.
Yeah, they take a little time.
They do, but
and if you're too fast, you can cut yourself.
yes, so you do have to watch it. But they are just, it's worth taking the extra time. It truly is. To me, they just look so much better curled. Well, it reminds me of like wind blowing through it, and that's, you know, that looks more realistic. So I like that. Whoops, I broke that one. There we go. I'm about to get them finished on this one. Mandy, you want to do that one for me? That's the last one. Just don't cut yourself.
I know.
Here, these scissors are kind of dull, so that's why I was using those. They seem to work a little better. Alright. So
thanks, Charles, for putting that in the comments for us.
Yes, thank you, Charles.
Hey, Deborah. Happy Flower Friday.
Yep. Our day. We love Flower Fridays. Gotta move his little legs out of the way.
Oh, Geraldine said she's been working on wreaths this week. That is great.
Yes, it is.
I was actually going to work on some orders here, but I got distracted.
You got distracted, yeah. That's all right. That is all right. Now then, this, well, I already got this one cut, but all right, let me just make sure they're all where I want them. I'll fix my bow a little bit.
I didn't know how much you want. I didn't curl them a lot. Did you want them like a lot more than that?
No, I can finish. Good? I just need just a couple. That,
I didn't know how curly you wanted them.
That's good. That's all right. I'm just going to do a couple curlier. That will do it. The good thing about these is that you
you like yours really curly.
Yeah, I like them, but it's seriously, it's whatever you like. That's what's good about these. You can do, if you like them really curly, you can do them more, but if you don't, you can do them less. No big deal. Okay.
Yeah, Deborah, it is an interesting piece, and it's a wreath kit that we purchased. I believe it's hand sewn.
I think so too.
So it's a little scarecrow.
Yep. And I just thought it was so cute. Okay. Now we'll be turning it back around in just a second. I just want to get this one in where I need it. Just a little bit. So
yeah, this one's going to be a big one, I think, even though it's on a 14-inch base.
It's on a 14-inch, and that's
it's
one thing
big.
we say that, just because somebody wants a big wreath, you don't have to do it on a big grapevine wreath. You can do it and make it plenty big on a smaller one. And I need one more, so let me get this one really quick, and then I will start putting some flowers in. And you can do several of these at a time. So that's good. Now I've got them all the way around. I've just got them spaced out in my crescent shape.
Yeah, let me see if I can just measure so far how big.
Yeah, just out of curiosity.
Yeah, like about 39 inches it looks like.
Yeah, rather large.
So that's a big one, even though it's on a 14-inch base.
Yeah. Now I've got these hydrangeas, and I love these. These actually came from Walmart, and they are in the stem section, but they are so pretty and fairly inexpensive. I don't remember exactly how much they were, but not too bad.
Well, usually their stems are like usually at $3, aren't they?
I think it was $3. this one right up here at the top of my bow. And this one I'm going to put over here on the other side of this bow. Just like that. Okay, I've got some pennies. I'm gonna, oh, but first thing I want to do, I don't know why I didn't do this first. I've got some Black-Eyed Susans, and I want to put these around the
Carolyn said they're
outside.
$3.99 at Walmart.
Okay.
I was close.
Yeah, close. I thought they were somewhere in there, but I could not remember exactly. So that is good to know.
And Brandy says that Walmart has flowers on clearance for like 75 cents. She said she got a
Wow. Y'all go check them out if yours has flowers, because that is an amazing deal right there. And like we said, they've just done better with their flowers. That makes me happy. I like it when I can get them close to home,
Yeah.
because we're so far away from anything.
So we're about an hour, I'd say,
Yeah.
from any kind of craft store. 45 minutes to an
45
hour.
minutes, yeah.
And so of course we order most everything in, but it's nice that our Walmart has started carrying some high quality florals.
It is, for sure. We appreciate it.
The Scarecrow came from Etsy. I'm not sure of the shop. I'm sorry guys, but I will, after we're no longer live, I'll go and look, and I will put it in the comments for you.
Yeah, so make sure to come back and check, because they will be in the comments.
We usually look and make sure we know before.
And
we didn't today, and
I didn't even think
totally
about
forgot.
it. Yeah, me too.
But it did come from Etsy.
No, that is not hanging. There we go. I had it hanging wrong. Okay. It's not wanting to do what I want it to. I'm going to try a different one. Let's try a different.
It's being
flower.
finicky.
Yes. Well, this is one of those wreaths that's got a wide gap, but that's okay, because I can work around it. There we go. And then
And I'm just making bows because we've got a big order that we have to fulfill. So I am working on that, if y'all are wondering. And if you have questions,
yes,
feel free to ask.
Feel free to ask them. That's right. We're using this time for that too, huh? We're making orders.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Faith says she loves the boxwood picks from Walmart.
Oh yes, I do too.
Yep.
I was tickled to see them get them.
Ours actually has some good greenery, but now I haven't seen their fall selection yet. I don't even know if ours has it out yet.
Yeah, I wondered that too, so we'll have to check that out.
I was at Walmart today
and she didn't even look. I asked her. That was the first thing I asked, and I didn't look. I forgot. So that's all right.
And like when I have a larger order like this, what I do if they're all the same, I usually make all my bows real fast, and I don't even worry about really fluffing them out too much. I just like to get them made first, and then that kind of makes the process.
Yep, anything that helps speed it
I make
along.
them real fast, and I kind of don't even worry too much about fluffing them out, and I throw them to the side.
Yep.
But it helps when you have like a little bit of a process.
Yes. Okay. I'll put this one on the inside of my bow. There we go. And that will help keep my bow up off of that.
Ooh, Patty says she's about an hour and a half away from a craft store, and the Walmart is about 30 minutes away.
Bless your heart. I thought we were bad. I won't complain so much now.
No, Linda, I'm not making one today.
No.
Actually, we only had one of these kits, or I would have made one.
Well, we just
But I said, that's
had
okay.
one.
I've got orders that I can be working on anyway. And y'all don't mind, do you?
There's always stuff for us to do, so.
Yeah, we live out in the country. We do have, we're about 15 minutes from Walmart. We do have a Dollar Tree about 15 minutes away. But Michael's and Hobby Lobby is about 45 minutes to an hour.
All of those are further. I'm going to turn it this way really quick.
Betty said, so Sherry, is this going home with Amanda?
Who knows? I wouldn't be surprised, would you?
We'll have to see if it matches my door good. My black door. If it pops on my black door, I might have to keep it.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me none. That's what she does. She goes and takes the picture.
And if I really
and
like
it, if she likes the way it looks on her door, it stays. Yeah. But that's all right. Because like I always say, I let her have what she wants.
No, we'll probably sell this one.
Yeah. I don't know if you need one quite this.
Yeah, I don't know if I need one quite that
this
big.
size. Okay, I've got a couple of gold.
Besides, what will probably end up on my door is probably the leopard print we made last.
Yeah, that's
the one with the leopard pumpkins from last week.
If you didn't see that one, go look at that one.
Yeah, y'all check that out.
That definitely looks like her.
That's kind of my style, I think.
Yeah.
I like that. Kay says, how do you store them? We have in our shop, it's just all pegboard.
The whole
shop.
shop.
Inside of the shop
all
is
the walls.
pegboard.
Yeah.
And we just did that because what we do is we get the little metal things, I don't know what you call them, the hooks.
Something, I don't know.
And then we can just hang them all over the walls. So it's just a bunch of wreaths hanging on the walls. And then when we sell them, we can take them off and, ship them.
Yeah, and now I've got some, these actually came from a bush from Walmart last year. And they have the little husks. And I thought that would be cute with him. So I'm just going to put some of those around. Just to give it a little extra.
Yeah, I love those leopard pumpkins too. I've got a small one over here.
I love them.
That was from last week. So I had one. We had one extra, didn't we? Yeah, left over.
Yep, because it came in a set of 3. In the 3 different sizes, and so we had that one left because I only used 2 of them.
Oh, I want to go around here because I can't see it.
Yeah, you can't see.
It's cute.
You think it's cute?
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all hear the surprise in her voice?
That's
cute. That was surprise. That was surprise in her
surprise.
voice. Like she was surprised that I came up with something
not
cute.
surprise. They know. Y'all know that wasn't surprise.
He's like, well, that's cute.
It is cute.
Silly thing, but it is cute.
I feel like you should add a little bit more behind its hat back there.
Some more bigger
Yeah.
flowers. Well,
or something
I
back
have
there.
a couple of more mums I can put.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be mums, but just something back
yeah,
there.
I'm just gonna put a couple of these back there. If I can get, it's hard because of the way that his hat is to get too much back here behind him.
I like those hydrangeas though. They look really good.
The green ones, aren't those pretty? I love those. I absolutely love those.
Yeah, Walmart did good on those.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
They definitely did. All right, so there we go. And I may play with it a little more, you never know, but there we go.
And put another thing back there.
Like what? I'm out of stuff over here, so we're not putting nothing else, so I'll find something later.
Okay.
He's like, put something right there. Okay,
nope.
Sorry. I'm out of anything. I guess you wanted another one of these, but I don't have another one right here. I do have some more. So if you want me to go get one,
you don't have to get it now.
I can go find it.
It's fine. You don't have to get it now.
Well,
Geraldine said, "How long does it take to to make what'd you say? Let's see, to do a wreath? How long does it take to do a wreath? To make a wreath?"
Well, you just saw.
Well, no, you didn't have that wired on first, but that didn't.
Oh yeah, I did have it wired on first. Now, this particular thing probably took maybe 30 minutes for me to get everything wired on. But usually I can make one, just a regular wreath, in about an hour. But it, you got to think, I've been doing hundreds and hundreds of wreaths for a long time. Thousands, yes, probably, yeah. Not hundreds, thousands. And so probably why my hands hurt a little bit, all the time, but that's okay. I love it. And but yeah, so if you're slower, that is perfectly okay.
Yeah, so I would
sometimes
say
I wish I could slow down and enjoy it even more, but I just, once I get going, I just have to get it done, because I want to get to the end and see it. So
let's see. Amanda, do you ever get burned out in making bows? Sometimes. I tore that.
You just tore that one up.
That's okay. It just depends. Like sometimes when I make the same bows, we have a lot of corporate clients, and sometimes they'll order big orders.
Yeah, like 25 or 30, and you have to make the same 50
and
bow. 75. Yeah, and
then I get a little burnout.
Yep.
But I love it when I can use like a bunch of different ribbons. I love getting to use all these pretty ribbons, like
I know.
Especially during the holidays. I never get tired of those.
Yeah.
They are fun.
And she can make a bow very, very quickly
when I'm concentrating.
Yes.
Right now I'm not concentrating, so it takes me longer.
It takes me longer to make a bow, but she can make them quick.
Oh goodness. Let's see if I...
Anything else?
And Donna, yeah, we mentioned that earlier. I forgot the name of the shop on Etsy. I'm so sorry, but I will link it in the comments when we get done.
So come back and look through the comments, and you should be able to find it, because it is cute as it can be. And she has all kinds, several different kinds of them. So
yeah, and I'll hold this up for you.
Yep. We'll move the glue out of the way.
Am I holding it right? I don't
think I am. Well, it's close enough. I want it sideways a little more.
I can't see how I'm holding.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's cute. He's fun.
Yeah.
He's hiding in the field of flowers.
Oh,
and now what Should I do my secret spray?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's that time of year.
Okay,
So.
yeah.
I don't know how much of a secret it is now.
Yeah, it's not much of a secret anymore.
It's just between us.
Yeah, just between
Y'all won't
us.
tell, will you?
Don't tell nobody, but this is just what I finish them off with, just because I like it. That's only, we like glitter. What can I say? Yeah. So I'm using a glitter spray.
And I'm just going to hold my breath.
And just hold your breath. I usually do this outside.
Yes. Yeah, we need to put
I
definitely
recommend that you do this outside.
We need a disclaimer.
Yeah. Please
don't do this indoors.
Outside. Yeah. But I promise you, it makes all the difference. It just makes everything look extra special.
Let's see. Charles says, question, would you leave the gap under the sign?
Yes, only because it's, you don't have to. If you wanted to, if you're using another greenery, I would definitely put a greenery there. I would not put flowers here just because there's not much space, and you're going to cover up your sign if you push them forward like I like to do, and you're in our group, so you've seen how, I'll put them in the middle and push them forward. And so in that case, if the sign wasn't here and just the pumpkin was here, I would definitely have put flowers all in here.
Yeah, Robbie said we'll be getting goofy.
We are already. I can feel it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just got a whiff of it and it was like, uh-oh.
I think I got a little in my mouth
my
too.
eyes open.
It's getting toxic in here.
Yeah. So if we start
see.
acting crazy.
Elizabeth said, I have a problem fluffing my bows. Can you give me any ideas to get fluffy bows? Fluffing the bow is probably, to me, that takes the most time. And I've said this before in our videos, that I know sometimes it looks like I'm doing it real fast, and I do, I do it quick, but it's definitely probably the most time consuming part of making the bow, especially when you're using a lot of different ribbons or using a bow dabra. Now you can get a couple of things. You can get what's called a fluff box, and I think you can get them. Some people sell them on Etsy. People make them and sell them. Or if you just have a wood table and it's just an old table, you can just put a screw in the table, and then you can wire your bow to it, and you just kind of take one hand and kind of hold it tight and then pull and fluff out those loops.
But even if you don't have that, you can just sit it on the table, because a lot of times we'll just sit them on the table and just pull.
And I don't ever use any of those contraptions.
No, we don't have those. We just
just
like
fluff
this.
them out.
Yeah.
But now, the one thing you just want to make sure when you are fluffing them, you really have to tug them around.
Don't be afraid to pull and yank them.
Yeah, pull them around where you want them, so that you've got, you try to space out the loops, especially the patterns and the colors, so that they're spaced out. Mm-hmm. But if you don't pull it around, and really, I mean, sometimes some of them you have to kind of manhandle a little bit.
You do.
If you don't, then it'll just be kind of flat and bunched up together. So it's just one of those things.
Time.
Yeah, you can make a fluffing box yourself.
Sure,
if you wanted to, or just put a little screw in the table, or you don't have. I don't use anything, and I never have. So
and we never have.
But and that really just takes practice, because, like we said, we hundreds, thousands at this point.
And now hand me one and let me show her what, because everybody does them differently. And if I'm going to hold him in my hand to do it, I take the wire and I'll wrap it really tightly around my finger, so that it's not going to move like this, and then I can kind of pull it really really hard, and it's not going anywhere. But I'll just wrap that as close as I can, with my finger, and that kind of gets it sturdy, so that you can pull on it.
Yeah. Maggie, that is, what kind of glitter was that? Gold glitter?
It was the gold. It's the gold glitter, and it is by Design Master. Design Master. You can get it at Hobby Lobby or Michael's.
The other one too.
Yeah.
We either use a diamond dust or the gold.
Yeah, the diamond dust is really pretty. It's just kind of iridescent, so it's great if you're using, especially like at Christmas, if you're using silver You know, you don't want to spray gold on top of silver, you know, unless you're actually using both of those in your wreath. So, or white, like when we're using flocked wreath with a lot of flocked materials, we'll use the iridescent, and it is diamond dust,
and
it is by Krylon. I like, they have one in the Design Master that is similar, but I actually like the Krylon diamond dust better than I do the Design Master for that. But I like the Design Master for the gold. So
yeah. And you can find those at Hobby Lobby or Michael's.
Or Michael's, probably, both of them, either of them.
I'm guessing probably Amazon as well.
And actually the Krylon, I believe you can find that at Walmart.
Oh yeah, I think ours does have some. Yeah.
So.
Okay, guys.
Well, thank y'all for joining us today.
Yeah, this has been fun.
This has been fun. And I just want to mention that we have a lot of tutorials on our website during our Christmas in July. We've got a bunch of them for like $9.97. So they're inexpensive, but it's only until August the 1st, and then the price goes back up on them.
Yeah, so, and those that she's talking about, they are exclusive premium videos that we have made for our Design with the Pros Club members. So those of you who are already Design with the Pros Club,
you don't need to go buy them. You got them for free.
You got them.
Yeah, you already got them.
They're in your training library, so go there. But if you are not a member and you're waiting for us to open back up, you're welcome to purchase those if you would like. Be sure to go and get on our wait list for when we do open back up. And you can do that at www.gracemonroehome.com. Click on the button that says join the club, and you can join the wait list, and then you'll get an email when we open back up to new members.
That's right. And the gracemonroehome.com also is where you'll find the tutorials. Just click the shop now and it'll come up there.
And we have, and also though, we have tons
of free stuff,
free DIY tutorials, free recipes, all kinds of craft projects on our blog at gracemonroehome.com. So y'all go have some fun.
That out. Yes.
We can keep you busy. That's what
I'm saying. Yes, we can.
We like to keep y'all busy.
Yeah, there's just about, there's bow making, there's wreath making, there's a little of everything on there.
Yeah, so y'all go check that out.
You've even got my favorite cheese ball recipe on there too.
I know. And I put up my favorite because I love jalapenos.
Yes, her stuffed jalapenos, and hers are
bacon
good.
wrapped stuffed jalapenos are so good. So if you're into that, y'all go check that out.
Yes, you will love those. If you like
stuff.
If you like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I wished I could eat them, but I can't.
Oh
eat
yeah,
them.
that's right. You can't eat them. She doesn't do spicy. Do y'all do spicy?
I love them. I love them. They just don't love me, so I can't do them, and it makes me so sad.
Well, I love spicy.
Yep.
But actually, those are really not that spicy, because you take out the
you take the seeds and all that. Yeah, the membranes and all that stuff out of them. But
yeah, so it's not that spicy. So, but anyway, what we're saying is we got lots of stuff.
Got lots of stuff for you to do. That's right.
So y'all go check it out.
If you want a snack or if you want to make a wreath, we got it all.
We got you covered.
Yeah, got you covered. That's right.
Well, that's what we do. We make wreaths and we snack. So
and we eat. Yeah, that's right. We like to do that. That's right. That's right. Y'all all a family, so you get to know the family recipes too.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, if you're watching us on Facebook and you're joining us live, thank you so much. Remember that we are live every Friday at 4:00 p.m. Central Standard Time on our Facebook page, Grace Monroe Home for Flower Friday Live. And if you're watching the replay, that is on YouTube and on Facebook. So if you're watching us on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell so you get notified when we go live.
Yes. You don't want to miss what we're coming up with.
All right, guys. Well, we thank you so much for hanging out with us, and I hope that you have a wonderful weekend.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.